What is the motherboard? Well, it is the most important part of the computer. It's where you connect all the other components such as the RAM and the central processing unit, also known as the CPU, and the CD player or floppy disk drives, and it has a couple other features.
Okay, the first of the ports is the PS2 ports. They are set off to the older versions of the keyboard and the mouse. Nowadays we use the USB ports, but this is an older version of a PC, so these ports are still in use on this computer. The next port is the parallel port. It's simply used to connect the computer with a printer. The next port is used to connect with a modem, an old version of the modem. It's called the serial port, but this port is not really in use anymore. The next port is the video graphics adapter port. This port is usually also called VGA. It simply is a port just to connect with a screen in your computer. And then we have the USB ports. These are you have many uses. They could either charge in units, be used as a port to mouse or keyboard, or something like that. Next port is the Ethernet port. This port is used to connect to internet. The last port is the audio port. Start with the green one. The green one is the line out port. You can connect headphones and speakers or something to this port. The next one is the pink one, the microphone. You can simply connect a microphone to this port. And the last one is the blue one. It's called the line in port. It's simply another version of the green one.
The PCI ports is where you connect all the external cards, such as graphics cards, network cards, and sound cards. And then you have all these connectors at the bottom here. I don't really know what they're called, but I think it's something like PATA connectors or something, which is used to connect the hard drives and the floppy disk drive and the CD drive to the motherboard. The BIOS is located here. It is a software you use when you boot up your computer for the first time to configure all the settings and such. This little connector here is where you connect the power supply unit to give the motherboard power. The heatsink spreads the heat out so the thing it's trying to protect doesn't overheat. Underneath the heatsink lies the graphical processing unit, which is used to process graphical tasks.
A really important component on the motherboard is the CPU. The CPU is simply the brain system. Another really important component in the computer is the RAM. The RAM is the computer's short-term memory.
You place the motherboard inside the case, make sure that the output ports are in the correct position.
And then make sure the motherboard has been attached in the proper way, screwing it to the cabinets.
Then you need to pull a little lever that is in the CPU socket to open it, so you can place the CPU inside, and then you pull the lever down again so you fasten it. And then you have to place the RAM and connect other components such as the case fans, the CPU fan, and the hard drives, and the floppy disk drive and the CD drive.